Good morning, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. Please allow me to introduce you to Nellie Bell. Nellie Bell is a 1993 Acura Integra LS Special Edition, and this will be a test drive and driving impression video of this vehicle as we get it on the road, put it through its paces, and take you along with us for the ride. Now, we do have an in-depth walk-around video of this vehicle where we demonstrate its many functions and features. I'll be sure to include links to both videos in the description portion of the ad, anywhere you see this vehicle for sale. But without further ado, after we've just taken a quick walk around just to show you how brilliant the exterior body and paint is, we'll go ahead and get started. Thank you for joining us. The good old Honda chime. For those of you who had Hondas earlier in your life, maybe in high school, that sound is very familiar. Automatic seat belts sneak up on you if you're not expecting it. Air conditioning blowing ice cold. I'll give my regular disclaimer, as I do with every manual transmission test drive, is I have only got two hands, and typically you need one hand for the shifter, one hand for the steering wheel, one hand for the camera. So we are shy one hand, so I do have to keep alternating hands, so the camera might be a little bit more shaky than usual, so just please excuse that. But yeah, Nellie Bell I purchased from the original owner several years ago. This is one of the vehicles out of my own personal stash. I am a car collector. I primarily collect Mercedes-Benz from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, but on rare occasion, I do also add other vehicles to my fleet if I find them impressive. And this vehicle is very, very impressive to me. Absolutely stunning. This vehicle is all original paint, original radio, wheels. Never had any body work done. It's been a lifetime Sacramento vehicle. It was purchased in Oakland, California, and its owner lived in Lincoln, which is just a suburb of Sacramento. The rear cargo shade does rattle a little bit and makes a little bit of noise. I typically remove that when I'm driving the vehicle because I don't like to hear that move around. But since we put the vehicle for sale, I just left it back there so that everything I have for the vehicle is included. But I remember now why I had removed that and kept that out of the vehicle, just because it moves around and it makes noise. So if you want it to be completely silent, you can remove that, and you'll have virtually no noise back there. Vehicle is very responsive, very easy to drive, lots of windows, no blind spots whatsoever, very smooth. As you apply your brakes here, you don't get any shaking or shimmying on the brake pedal, on the chassis of the vehicle, or on the steering wheel. Nothing that would indicate any warpage of the brakes or rotors whatsoever. Second gear start over here. Engine loves to rev. Feels great. Shifts are nice and crisp. Clutch is very responsive. No shuddering on the clutch. No hard engagement into any of the gears. Very smooth and quiet. This next section of road over here has a lot of uneven pavement, rough roads, and potholes, and it really puts the suspension of the vehicle through its paces. If you have any excessive play or movement in your upper or lower control arms, your ball joints, sway bar links, tie rod ends, typically you'll feel it on this section of road because the road is so jarring that you'll typically get a clunk or a rattle or a squeak out of the suspension if it's worn out, and I don't feel anything. Very responsive. This is a true driver's vehicle. The type of feeling this vehicle gives you is just something that it can only be experienced with the era. It's just a feeling of simplicity and responsiveness when a vehicle fits you like a glove and doesn't have too many electronics and computers getting in the way, and you can just drive and you just feel connected with the vehicle. It's a beautiful feeling, and it's just not something we can feel in modern vehicles anymore. Folks, this next section of road over here, we'll be doing a 0 to 60 acceleration run, going up a hill, putting maximum load on the vehicle. I'll try to zoom in as best as I can to the instrument cluster just so that you can see the progression to 60. But again, I only have two hands. Here we go. About 50% throttle, 60, 70% throttle, second gear. Third gear. Before you know it. Take it to fourth and fifth. Very smooth and quiet vehicle. Love the engine note, love the exhaust note. fueling the vehicle. I'm a stickler with only fueling up at Chevron. I put 91 premium Chevron in every vehicle I have, and there's not a Chevron horribly close to the lot, so I've been putting off getting fuel, but I will be fueling this vehicle up, putting 91 Chevron in it prior to putting it on the lot for sale. Absolutely stunning and fun vehicle to drive. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna be sad to see it go. As a matter of fact, the original owner still contacts me from time to time and asks about Nellie Bell, and I always give her a status update. I'm actually dreading their next contact with me. I don't want to tell them I put it for sale, but times are changing, and the amount of money we're paying for storing all of my car collection is just irresponsible nowadays. I could pay a mortgage for a $2 million house for what I'm paying to store my vehicles, which it's great when you're making money hand over fist, but that just hasn't been the case the last couple of years. So we're tightening up, as many of you might have been. So as much as I hate to get rid of some of my personal stuff, it's time to go. We got to open up the space. We got to get out of that storage unit. I got about 15 indoor spots, about 10 at work, and another 5 at home that I can store my vehicles inside the garage. So I'm just going to have to get it down to my absolute favorite 15 cars and get rid of everything else. My loss, your gain. Folks, if you've enjoyed this video, please do give us a big old thumbs up. Make sure you smash that like button. We would also love it if you subscribed. We are really concentrating on growing our YouTube channel, and we cannot grow it without your help and support. So please like and subscribe, and make sure you also hit the bell notification icon. That way you can be notified of all of our future videos. And folks, for those of you watching from out of state or out of town, we do also offer affordable nationwide shipping and transport services also. So give us a call. We'll get you a quote on what it would take to get this vehicle from our doorstep to yours, so don't be shy. Trade-ins are welcome. Extended warranties are available. And if you have any additional questions, concerns, or comments, anything we can help you with, you want to get a live person on the phone, just give me a call. You can get me by dialing area code 916-765-7575. You can also find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website at directauto-outlet.com. Folks, as we pull in here and back up into a spot, I do want to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us and investing your valuable time, sticking with us throughout the entirety of this video. I certainly do appreciate it, and furthermore, I do hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. Thank you so much, folks, and have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.